Good morning, everyone. Today we are still playing with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And we are on day 11. And the sketch is by Mel Walkden. And she has a big, large tag. She's got the title wrapped around the top of the tag. Patterned paper in the background. I think it says, I don't like sketching, or maybe pattern paper or journaling here. And then she's got 3 photos and some embellishments here, an embellishment here, and I think an embellishment here. So she's got like the triangle. And this is going to be a fun sketch. I've already cut out now I'm using the Simple Vintage Weathered Garden, and I have this paper from let's see, it's called Cedar White Ledger, and it's the cardstock from the Color Vibes by Simple Stories. And on this side it does have the ledger, but I'm going to be using this, and it looks perfect with this. And first of all, I am going to put the hole in my tag. So I'm going to figure out where my center is, and I would say it's at 3 inches. Okay, and I'm gonna figure it's about right there. I think I can, look and see how the bigger hole punch, if I can get that to there. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, so I am going to punch a hole in it. Oh, whoa. Can I make it to that? Let's see, I can't get any closer. The closest I'm gonna get is there. So I'm gonna just punch it and work with it. Okay. So now I punched out from the first time I was working on the pie. I had tried it on this craft cardstock. So I punched that out, and I like that color with it. But I also liked using one of these stickers from the sticker booklet. So I'm gonna try putting that there first. And let's see, I'm gonna need to put it upright, because it actually says, "My heart is yours," except for most of it is going to be covered up. So I'm going to put it right up here to the top as much as possible. And then I'm going to flip it over and punch that hole again. Okay. Oh, but now it's stuck in there because it was a sticker. Okay, where's my tweezers? Okay, there they are. I'm just here working with a tool. Okay, and let's see here. And then I thought I would, now I kind of like that. Maybe I won't even, I was going to add this on top of it, but I like that. It looks really good. Okay, and then I have this natural jute. So I am just going to use a piece of this, because since it looks like a tag, I'm treating it like a tag. Let's see, do I want to come from which direction? I think like this. Let's see, do I like how that looks? Oh, I think I want to go the other way. So I'm going to go this way. I know there's a way that I always like better. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to tie a knot in this end. And then I will glue that down someplace. Maybe like this, but I'll do it after I'm done with everything else. And I am scrapbooking my oldest granddaughter. She's the one who's going to be graduating, well, in 2024. And so her and her sister, they were helping Grandpa pick the green beans, and then they snapped them afterwards. They were hilarious. And they were both like snapping the beans and eating the beans. So I was kidding them about eating all the profits. So she's got the photos staggered, so I'm doing the same thing. Now she has all vertical, but I have horizontal, so that's what I'm using. And I'm just strategically placing these so I don't lose any of the photo of her or any of the butterflies. So this is how I'm going to arrange them. So I can go ahead and put some tape on there. And I suppose I could tape this down too, but I guess I'll just tape this since I already got it going here. And I'm going to get out my ruler. I will need that. I got that little piece of jute everywhere now. Okay, and this is going to be almost up to the butterfly. And then the horizontal one. And I think I'm going to just tuck this just a little bit underneath that. Okay, so I think that is probably good there. Oh, and that's straight. How's this one? And that's straight. Wow, we're doing good today. Okay, so I'm pushing it down. Does that one seem straight too? Nope, that one is not. Okay, everything else was. I got anxious and just just thought, oh, it must be straight too. Okay, is it straight now? Okay, I think it looks straight. Let me check this way. Because you know, just depending on how your ruler is, I'm going to turn it around. Is this my ideal every single time? Okay, I'm pulling it up a little. I'm trying to turn it a little bit so I don't have to pull it all the way off, but see how that went. Okay, I've got that straight. It looks like it's right. Okay, that was my sister. We were texting earlier and now I'll have to get back with her. Okay, so that should be pretty good there. And you know, I ran out of glue or tape the last time, so it should be good this time, right? Okay. And yeah, I took an inch off both sides, so it should end up an inch in the middle. And the way the cutter works, it's like if you take it into the point of 2 of the inch pieces. It works perfectly for cutting them. I used it on both sides, and each time I got the perfect square. So it was awesome. So I didn't know how it was going to work, but it worked really good. Okay, and then I will just glue that somewhere like this. I will try to pull that down into here a little bit more. Okay. And I am going to call it green beans because they were picking green beans. And I'm using the letters from the sticker book. And you know what that's like. They are skinny, as thin as can be. So I'm going to attempt to place those right here. And let's see, this should be the middle right there. So I'm gonna, I mean, they look like they're straight. The B looks a little off. Can I pick that up now? Or is it a done deal? It might be done. No, nope, I did it. Okay, so I'm gonna balance this here. I got the eens. I got the eens on. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that off here and take the S with me. Okay, I'm gonna now I always hate to use these, but I thought they're the color that I'm going for, so I'm just going to use them because I don't have it otherwise. I can see that I need to quit buying paper and start buying letters, or start making them. Because it's like when I've been trying to do 2 identical, it's like, you know, you don't have the letters at all. Well, the B is right there, and it's a little off, but I guess it's just the way it's gonna be. Okay, and then I have green, because it's gonna be green beans, and I need it to be up this tall, and I think I'll let the G kind of hang over that B. So I think the first one is going to need to start about here, it looks like. And these, I don't think I had them on there straight, so I'm going to put them on separate. And I was gonna do these off camera, but I thought since I'm putting on these ones that are so difficult to put on, that maybe somebody would want to see me struggle with it. Well, because that way, you know, sometimes people are like, oh, I don't even use those because of the struggle, and that's how I feel. So I thought maybe somebody else would like to see it and, you know, get brave and just use them like I am today. Okay, and my B's off, but it's just gonna have to be like that because I don't think there's any moving it because they are so skinny. Now these probably might move easier, but I don't know. Some of these, you know, it's like once it grabs, you're just stuck with it. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good considering. Okay, and this thing is really helpful, and I didn't know this until my sister was here, that this is like wax paper. So you can actually put it on there while you're working with it. Oh, and I got some kind of little sticky thing here. Okay, trying to get rid of it. Okay, so there we have that. Okay, now on to the easier part. I just feel like, oh, it's all uphill from, or all downhill from here. Yeah, not uphill. We did the uphill. Okay. And you know, I will tape if at all possible, glue a little more later, because the tape I can pick up. Now I'm going to like attach this green to this greenery and make it look like it just all went together here. And I kind of feel a piece of that tape. Okay. So I'm putting that there, and then I have this little sign that looks like it's on a clip, and it says "Loved this." Now Tegan just dove right in. She's, you know, about 3 years younger. She dove right in, picking green beans with Grandpa. Brenna, she wasn't so sure of it. You know, there's bugs. There could be snakes. I mean, who knows? But it's like she decided she's gonna jump in, you know, because everybody else was. And so she had fun doing it too. They were so funny how they were snapping the bean. When they came in, they sat on the window seat and were snapping the beans and singing about eating the beans. And see, it must run in the family, the whole singing about everything. And it was so funny. I said, "You realize they're not even washed yet?" Tegan goes, "But they taste good." Okay, this is just a beautiful heart. I don't know if you can see it. It's hopefully in the close-ups, because it looks like it's almost like string work over a piece of wood, you know, but of course it's, you know, chipboard. So pretty. And so I'm using that because I'm gonna bring the wood color around, and the golds, the greens, so we're gonna have all the colors spread out. And then I've got Hello Beautiful, which I will be putting there someplace. I think I need to put this piece here first. Greenery, and these were all from the die pack, and like it's called Bits and Pieces, and one is called like Floral Bits and Pieces or something like that. But I had used this for my collection obsession, but I still had quite a bit of it left. And let me put a little bit of glue on here too. And I had done her sisters in this also, but of course it looked different. I don't know if I used a sketch for that or if I did it during when I used it as a collection obsession. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it right down to the end and let it overlap the picture. And then I have a butterfly, so let me put a dimensional on here. Maybe 2, and I'm using the big ones because this is kind of a big butterfly. Yep, definitely needed the bigger ones. Usually I try to think about this ahead. I didn't even think about putting anything up because I only have one butterfly to add because the other ones are already on the paper. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of put it at the top of this plant. Okay, and then I have this chipboard piece that says authentic. And I'm just going to kind of tuck it into where it says hello beautiful. And I'll probably have to glue that later because you know how they don't like to stick. Okay, and then I have a little green heart. Okay, I think I got that in there good. Sometimes if the foams hit before the glued center, it will just stay up on the foam. Okay, and then over here, because I'm working on my triangle. You know, sometimes I work on my triangle really good, and sometimes I just sort right out the window. Today's the day I'm working on it. And I'm using these vines again, or the bits and pieces. It's like vines and leaves. So I'm gonna stick it right down here, kind of overlapping into the wood area, just like I did up here. And then I'm putting 2 of these here. And then I have this wood piece that says forever and always, because I wanted to bring in another wood piece, and I love circular elements. They're like one of my favorite things to add. And again, I'll probably have to also glue this, but we'll see how it goes. And then I have it's kind of a greenish gold color, or greenish yellow. So I have that. And you know how when you put a foam piece on that wax paper, it doesn't really like that. And I'm gonna just kind of line it up with the edge, just like I did here. And I'm a little off, but it's there, so I'm going with it. And then I also have a brad, because I need to have my odds, and I wanted another dark green piece. So I've got like the golds in every place. I've got the brown tones here. Okay, and what are we missing? Do I have everything on here? I think I have everything. Oh, my camera shut off. Okay, I have everything on here except for the enamel dots. And I don't know whether I want to use these kind of, it's almost like a pea green, like split pea. Or this, she's got kind of that fluorescent green on. So I was thinking maybe that. I don't know, I kind of like the subduedness of this, so I think I'm going to use these.
Julie Wallace.
Well, I got a call and I just kept playing with this. So I did glue down my jute, and then I added the yellow flat, they're like a flat finish enamel dots here, here, and here. And then I also added some of these green rhinestones that I got when I bought the Gina Marie enamel dots. The times that I bought them from the enamel dots from her, one time I got a mix of different colors and like this, and then the other time I got these green ones. So I used the green ones on this because I thought that looks just perfect. So I will have close-ups at the end, and remember to check out the other people. You'll have the 2 playlists, the one for Facebook, the one for the YouTube, and also the Instagram, so actually 3. And thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.